Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Seek to know the truth. Be impeccable with your word. Whenever you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break that agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. Remember that. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrial closed down 103. NASDAQ flat. S&P's down 5.5. Bottom line, folks, what you had out here, you got to lower lows on Friday. You rejected lower price. You had lighter volume. Bottom line, we're going to see another bounce. It's pretty amazing, there's no doubt. On the NYSE, we did 871 million. We did 2.3 billion on Friday. Friday was option expiration. Doesn't matter, though. Guess what? You went to a low. You had volume behind the low. Went to a lower low today. Rejected the lower price. Bottom line, the SPY's trading at 276.50. I suspect we're going to go after this 277 to 279 area once again. NDX 100 still strong. NDX 100 out here basically said, see ya, don't want to be down at this 174.94 price point. You're trading 176.50. Anything over the 175.21 is saying higher prices can come at you. And we'll see whether the NDX can actually take out the high, which is the 177.89. Because what's intriguing is this. Inside the NDX, if you want to see the strength versus the weakness out here, there's two equities that can basically get that thing over pretty quickly. The first one's going to be Tesla. Tesla's is a short squeeze. It's up $100 in 3 weeks. You're up 12.66 today. There's still a 30% short position. You're at 370. Bottom line, has volume behind the move out here today. And this looks to me like it's going to go right after your all-time highs. Your all-time high in Tesla is 389. Google caught a big bid out here today. Google is not at its highs right now. It looks like it wants to get there. Up 21 bucks. You're at 1173. Google had volume come in the equity even with a small volume day. Your high in Google is 1186. Guess what? You're at 1173. I suspect that wants to make a run for it too. So Facebook's at an all-time high. I believe went to another all-time high today. Facebook is at 198.31 and yeah, all-time high. Hit 199.58 today. So I suspect those good old NDX 100 still wants higher price. Small caps. Small caps also. The IWM closed at its high, all-time high, up 79 cents, 168. In fact, let's see, 19 point. No, it's not an ABC up. It took out the highs, didn't have the volume on the way up. But bottom line, you can see what the gist is here. The gist is that small caps do want higher price. The NDX wants higher price, and we'll see where it shakes out. Gold needs some help. Gold took out a swing point on Friday. ABC structure on the way down. You're 1280, 1267 is the number, and we'll see if in fact it wants to get down there, or we get a rejection of lower price at the 1277 area. We'd have to get under 1277 first. You need lighter volume. You go topside from that. If we rejected the lower price, went topside, then you'd have some action, up action. Silver. This is where the divergence still is. Silver had come down hard on Friday, never broke a swing point though. What we did do in silver today is that we got to a lower low, rejected lower price. Bottom line, silver has a chance once again to go topside. And the intraday out here, folks, there's going to be you get a lot of different dynamics that are happening in the marketplace simultaneously. We have summer trading, of course, so that means every Monday and Friday you get light volume. Market has a chance to get going Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We get the OPEC meeting at the end of the month. Last week was a big week, meaning news. Other than that, bottom line, now what you're talking about is that are these valuations worth it up at this point? That's what this story's about. So you had Paul Tudor Jones says, asset prices are not sustainable long term. Let me just read a couple quotes from he come across this afternoon. So market prices, a highly dubious billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones said in an interview with Goldman Sachs, Lloyd Blankfein on Yahoo Finance. These are going to be his quotes. Clearly, interest rate policy is crazy, he said. You look at the prices of stocks, real estate, anything you know in the long run, we're going to have to do a mean revert. We're going to have to get back to a sustainable fiscal policy, and that means the prices of assets probably have to go down in the very long run. The next recession really frightening because we won't have any stabilizers. He said monetary policy will exhaust real quickly while fiscal stimulus won't be available during the next downturn. Note, Jones started an exchange-traded fund with Goldman Sachs that invests in U.S. companies engaging in just business behavior that began trading last week. Bottom line is that, we'll see where this whole thing does shake out. And, of course, just always remember something when I'm not sure whether he's short or long right now. But the bottom line is that when, they're out there talking, walking, and squawking, they could be talking and walking and squawking their own book. That being said, this has been quite an extraordinary run. There's no doubt about that. Some of the higher volume stocks out here in this marketplace today, you had Marvell down 96 cents. We had Intel off 189. Comcast is down 130. You had Rent-A-Center. That's a big number. What's going on? They're going private. They're doing something. Rent-A-Center's up 265, $14.68. So let's go and look at that one for a second. So the low for the year is 722. The high today, 1478. And what are they saying? So, there you go. That's a takeover. So Rent-A-Center's a takeover at $15 a share. And let's see what kind of revenue they do. So they did $3.2 billion in 2014. This year they expect to do $2.6 billion. So they've been decreasing by 5% per year. They've been so that baby has been contracting. And bottom line, that being said, yeah, they are. Let's see. No, this year they're going to make money. Make 55 cents a share. Yeah. So some of the other higher volume stocks out here today, we had GameStop. GameStop up $1.24. That's been a dead dog bounce. Apple's down 10 cents. You get Facebook. That's new all-time high up 246. Dropbox up 240, trading 42 bucks. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien.